Hello everyone and welcome to our Small Business Spotlight video. I'm Kara Williams with the Maury County Chamber and Economic Alliance, and I'm here today at A Time to Heal. You may recognize some of these ladies that I'm here with today. So we're going to start with Sheila Nickel. And Sheila, you may know Sheila from actually the Nickel Paving Company, but Sheila, we're not here to talk about paving whatsoever because A Time to Heal is totally different. Doesn't have a thing to do with asphalt, right?
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about A Time to Heal, how it got started, because I think this has been a vision for yours for quite a while.
It has.
How it got started and what services you offer.
Yeah, so I appreciate the opportunity. Yes, gosh, probably 10 years ago, I had this vision of a wellness center where it would offer a variety of services to help the whole person, to touch the mind, the body, the spirit. And so I even sat down and wrote down my business plan, but it wasn't until about, it's almost 3 years now, that this facility became available. And so I looked at it and we have totally remodeled it. We're located at 604 North High Street, so anyone who was in it before will know when they come in that we've done some extensive remodeling. But I had this vision for healing for people, for their whole being. And the name of the place is A Time to Heal. It comes from Ecclesiastes, of course, where it talks about there is a time for all seasons in your life. There's a time to heal. There's a time to heal. There's a time to weep. There's a time to rejoice. And so I got to really thinking about that, and I really wanted to convey to people that when you walk in this door, I want you to begin to believe that this is your time to heal. Yeah. And so to be honest, I just began to pray that God would send in the providers that He wanted and the type of healing that He wanted. And it just started happening. And so we provide mental health counseling. We have a couple of licensed marriage and family therapists. We have an EMDR specialist, and that's trauma therapy.
Yeah.
EMDR.
And that's kind of a new therapy, is it not?
It's actually been around for a little while, but it's gained more and more recognition as people began to realize how effective it is.
Yes.
And I'm EMDR trained. I'm a licensed alcohol and drug addiction counselor, but adding that piece of trauma therapy can just make all the difference for some people. And it's one of the most effective therapies that I know of for trauma. So we provide that piece. We also have a detox program, and this is Jackie Miller. She's our detox lady. I'm just going to kind of briefly share some of the things that she does, and then I'm going to let her tell about that in a minute. But she has the sauna. I think you can see it in the camera, but it's a Relax Bar infrared sauna. We have a ionic foot detox bath, and to pull some of the toxins out. We have infrared light therapy where we have the wraps that we actually wrap your body and target different areas of your body. We have a Triflex vibration machine that helps with circulation, weight loss, and other things. And Jackie also provides health coaching and consultations. Do you want to just share a little bit about what got you into providing so much valuable stuff with detox?
Well, I have about 30 years training in medical sales. And when I retired about 10 years ago, before then I started looking for more natural approaches to health versus pharmaceuticals. And so ever since my retirement, I've been focusing on more natural. I got certified in reflexology, master gardener. I got a health coach certification, and I had been looking for a place to set up a practice, and Sheila and I met.
A trade show.
Yeah, about a
A
year.
health trade show.
That's wonderful. It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
And I can only attest to the foot toxin. Apparently I'm toxic.
We all are. We all are.
That was it was fascinating. So I didn't do the infrared, but I would like to, and I'm very interested in that too. But it sounds like, so your approach to health and wellness isn't just about exercise. I think we immediately think about going to the gym and building muscle and losing weight. But it really is a whole lot more to being well and being healthy than just what muscles we have where.
Exactly. And one of the things that you come to understand is how integrated all of our systems are. So if your body is out of balance, then your mind is going to be out of balance. You're not going to be able to think as clearly. Your emotions may be affected. Spiritually, you may be affected. Same way, if you are having some mental health issues, depression, the trauma that I talked about, it's going to affect you physically. I know a lot of times when I go to get a massage, I'll have this tension in my shoulders, and she'll go, "What is going on with you?" And it's stress. So when I'm weighted down with stress, it affects other parts, and can lead to disease.
Yes.
And so that's the reason why I'm just so passionate about this healing and this proactive approach to our wellness and well-being.
Yeah. Well, tell me about my friend Peggy over here. So it was good to see Peggy when I walked in the door.
Yeah.
So Peggy, tell us a little bit about what you're doing here as part of the Time to Heal family.
Well, I offer BioEnergetic Testing. And what this does is it's a computer-based program that is based on Chinese meridians, and which is so important because it has to do with the flow in your body.
Yeah.
And if your flow in your body is out of balance, then your whole system is out of balance. Just like your circulatory system, it has a natural flow to it. And if anything is out of balance in there, it can cause other symptoms and cause other problems. Just like electrical current in your home, it's got to have that flow. So that's what it's all based on. And what I don't do is treat or diagnose diseases. That's what the doctors are supposed to do. I'm not a doctor, so I don't do that. But we work on the energetic level to check the functions of your organs, and it can identify maybe you have pesticides, chemicals, toxins in your bodies. You may be depleted in some vitamins and minerals, and it can offer maybe you still have an emotional issue that you've not dealt with, and it's actually has an amplification level like an onion. Your body is intelligent, and what we're using is your body's intelligence to tell us where it's ready to heal. So it starts like peeling back layers of an onion. So the things that you have dealt with the longest are going to be at the core of that onion. And so we're going to peel back the layers until we can get to that core and help you heal through energetic properties, energetic frequencies before it gets to that level. So we're going to give the body what it needs. And because your body is telling us, we use a machine, let the software program do, let the body tell us when it's ready to heal.
And I assume that's different for everybody.
Yes. So that's why it's so special, because you don't go in and everybody check.
Right.
Okay, you got this issue, so we're going to give you this. It is not about selling you a bunch of supplements or things like that. It's about your body saying, okay, maybe you're taking a product that's not good for you. How many times do we go to a health food store and you've got all these products, you go, I don't know what's good for me. The machine can tell us this particular product is good for you or it's not good for you. So it helps to identify what your body needs. Everybody's going to be different, and it's tailored, so it's not a guessing game at all, because we're totally relying on what your body is telling us to use.
Wow. And I think about this, and I think about COVID, and I think about people being at home, isolated, maybe dealing with some stressors that they haven't dealt with before. I think it's certainly an ideal time to think about the whole body wellness and
Yes.
the whole body health.
Absolutely.
So what else can we find at a time to heal? So we got counseling,
Yeah.
we've got detox.
Yes, and we also have Cowboy Up is with us, and I'm so glad
Yes.
to have him with us. For those that don't know, Cowboy Up is a nonprofit organization who provides awareness, prevention, and education.
Yes, they do.
Education for suicide. And so they are going to be leasing our entire lower level. They've been in one of our offices here and determined pretty soon that they need more space. So I'm really excited to have them here. They're going to be providing some workshops and working with the school age kids in particular, but they provide a great support for the entire family, especially those who have experienced this in their life, that
Yeah.
they've lost someone. And it could be someone is at high risk of suicide, and so they can help with that education and hopefully prevention of that as well.
Yeah, and that's my old friend Regina Perry. So
Oh,
she's
yes.
great.
Yes.
She's great,
Yes.
and I'm glad to have her.
Yes.
I know you're glad to have her here, and I'm glad to see that they're continuing their success.
Yes, and I think it's a really good fit for us. We felt after Regina reached out to me and we sat down and talked, we both felt that this was a really good fit. It just fit right in with what the mission of A Time to Heal is.
So if I have never done anything around whole body wellness, where's a good place for me to start? Where do I need to start? Do I come in for a consultation? Do I come in and just pick something at random? Or where's a good place for me to start if I'm interested in the holistic approach to healing?
Well, that's a great question. One of the things that Jackie does, she provides health coaching in consultation. So if you're at that point, many people, they can identify some problems that they have. And so they may reach out to us. We had a lady that called today with some circulation issues. So I could kind of direct her with that. But if you're interested in just knowing a little bit more on how you can be healthier, you could come in and probably we'd start with Jackie, and you could sit down and talk with her and just have a conversation about what's going on in your life. And she could provide she'd ask some questions, of course, and assess you as an individual and make recommendations. But a lot of times, I know we had one client that came in and they had worked in asphalt, and so immediately Jackie was like, okay, so you've got a lot of toxins that you've been exposed to, and have you experienced this symptom? Have you experienced this symptom? And they're like, nodding yes. And so sometimes just having that conversation, learning your lifestyle, learning what's going on with you, what symptoms you're having, it will help us to know how to direct you.
How to be a better you.
That's exactly right.
So tell us again where you're located, where we can find you on the maybe website, social media, and telephone number.
We're located at 604 North High Street in Columbia, just off of historic downtown Columbia. We've got lots of ample parking. Our telephone number is 931-381-0931. Many times if you call and I do a little assessment or our receptionist does a little assessment over the phone, then she can direct you directly to a provider and give you their direct number. Our website is atimetohealme.com. You gotta put the me in there.
Okay.
atimetohealme.com. And we would just love to have anyone call us and see how we can help you to be a better you. We would love to have a conversation with you.
I think 2021 sounds like a great time and a great year to be a better you.
I think so. I agree. Thank you.
And thank you, ladies, for having us in today. What a joy to help people learn about A Time to Heal and how to be a better version of yourself. So thanks so much,
Thank
Sheila and
you.
Jackie and
Thank
Peggy.
you.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate
Appreciate
everything you do.
Appreciate it.
Thanks everybody for joining us today at A Time to Heal. Give them a call, come by their office, or check them out on their website. Thanks everybody, and have a great day.